Life, in its essence, is a journey. But it's not a simple one. It's a journey that demands effort, focus, and above all, responsibility. There's a reason why great minds across history, from philosophers to modern-day leaders, have consistently spoken of discipline and responsibility as the core pillars of a fulfilled life. But what exactly do these words mean? And why are they so central to our understanding of personal development? In today's world, we are often told to seek happiness, success, or freedom. We look for shortcuts, quick fixes, and magical solutions to life's challenges. Yet, when we dive deep into the teachings of the most profound thinkers, we realize that true freedom doesn't come from avoiding responsibility, but from embracing it. What if everything you've been searching for, peace, happiness, fulfillment, lies on the other side of this simple concept: discipline? What if your ability to take responsibility for your life, your actions, and your choices is the very key to unlock the fullest version of yourself? This journey, however, is not for the faint of heart. It is not an easy path. But the rewards, they are unparalleled. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Jim Rohn. Discipline, at its core, is the ability to maintain control over your actions, thoughts, and emotions. It's what keeps you grounded and focused, even when the world around you is chaotic. But let's be clear, discipline is not about restricting freedom. It's about finding structure in chaos, order in disorder. It's about cultivating a mindset that drives you to pursue your goals despite the inevitable distractions and challenges. Discipline is often misunderstood. In our culture of instant gratification and easy fixes, it's easy to forget that the most meaningful achievements in life are the ones that require sustained effort. True success doesn't happen overnight. It is the result of deliberate actions, taken day after day, hour after hour. Without discipline, dreams remain nothing more than fantasies. But the beauty of discipline is that it is not an innate quality. It is a skill, one that anyone can develop. The more you practice it, the stronger it becomes. Discipline, in essence, is a muscle that, when exercised regularly, grows in strength and endurance. But how do you cultivate this muscle? Start small. Begin by setting clear, achievable goals for yourself. Hold yourself accountable. Create daily habits that reinforce your purpose. The path may be slow at first, but with each step, you are building the foundation for a more disciplined life. And as you build this discipline, you will find that the obstacles you once thought insurmountable will no longer seem as daunting. The price of greatness is responsibility. Winston Churchill. Responsibility is often seen as a burden. It's something we shy away from, especially when it involves taking ownership of our failures or mistakes. It's far easier to blame external circumstances, to place the blame on others, than it is to acknowledge that we are, in fact, the creators of our own reality. But responsibility is not a burden. It's a powerful tool that allows us to take full control of our lives. Without it, we become mere passengers in our own existence. We surrender our power to others, and we become reactive rather than proactive in shaping our futures. True responsibility is not about pointing fingers or assigning blame. It's about ownership. Owning your choices, owning your actions, owning your life. Taking responsibility means accepting that everything you do or don't do has consequences. Whether it's your career, your relationships, your health, or your personal growth, you are the one in control. It's easy to think that life happens to you, but the reality is that life happens because of you. Imagine for a moment what would happen if you started taking responsibility for every aspect of your life. What would change if you stopped blaming others, stopped making excuses, and began to act with intention? Freedom is the power to choose our own path. One of the greatest challenges we face is the pull of comfort. The allure of staying in the familiar, the safe, and the predictable is strong. It's easier to stay in a job you hate, to remain in toxic relationships, to continue living a life that doesn't align with your true potential. But this comfort comes at a cost. It prevents you from growing, from evolving into the person you were meant to be. Taking responsibility means choosing discomfort. It means stepping into the unknown, facing your fears, and challenging yourself to rise above your limitations. Growth does not happen in comfort zones. Growth happens when we choose to push through the pain, to make hard decisions, and to take risks. The irony is that when you choose responsibility, you gain freedom. The moment you stop letting external circumstances dictate your life and start taking control, you open up a world of possibilities. You move from a reactive state to an empowered state. And this shift in mindset is the key to achieving not only success, but personal fulfillment. Mastery is a word often used in the context of external achievements. Mastering a skill, a craft, a profession. But true mastery goes beyond external success. It's about mastering yourself, your thoughts, your emotions, your actions. Discipline is the foundation upon which personal mastery is built. It's not enough to simply know what you want to achieve. You must have the self-control to stay on track, to keep going when the road gets tough, and to persevere when the results don't come as quickly as you'd like. Personal mastery is the ability to remain calm in the face of chaos, to keep your focus when distractions arise, and to maintain your integrity when external pressures attempt to pull you off course. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, and this requires a relentless commitment to discipline. One of the most profound areas where responsibility plays a critical role is in relationships. Whether it's with a partner, family, or friends, our relationships are a reflection of our own ability to take responsibility. How we treat others, how we show up in their lives, and how we navigate conflict all stem from our sense of responsibility. Taking responsibility in relationships means being willing to show up fully, to communicate openly, and to be honest, even when it's uncomfortable. It means taking ownership of your actions and their impact on others. And it means not blaming others for your unhappiness, but instead recognizing that the power to create a positive, fulfilling relationship lies within your own hands. At the core of every great achievement lies the unwavering commitment to discipline and responsibility. These two concepts are not separate. They are intertwined, each reinforcing the other. Discipline gives us the strength to follow through on our commitments, while responsibility ensures that we stay true to our purpose, no matter the challenges we face. Life is not easy. It is filled with trials, obstacles, and moments of doubt. But it is also filled with endless possibilities. If we choose to embrace responsibility and cultivate discipline in our lives, it's time to take the reins of your life, to choose the path of discipline and responsibility, and to step into the person you were always meant to become. Your future depends on the choices you make today.